What is going on YouTube? This is Acidic Roots on Frenchy Talents YouTube pitch like that. It's a quick update. I like some political kind of healthy popcorn pitches like that. So this particular one is within the immediate type area of talking about Irfan Soltani within these pitches, who's possibly getting ready to be executed within these type fairs within the aspect. Want to put some 2 cents in on this because this is some foul stuff that's going along with like the aspect behind it. So it's within pitches that he's been labeled an enemy of God within the Iran protest pitches like that sense up where deals kind of aspect as far as saying apparently he was part of a clothing firm and he was kind of doing protest pitches like that, got arrested and detained and now has an immediate execution being face pitches like that sense up where else is the aspect as far as saying they kind of have this within the healthy popcorn type aspect kind of within like Politico kind of rec room type noise pitches like that within these ordeals from like a 2 cents kind of comedic type aspect pitches like that within these fairs. Pretty much to say that's probably what you could probably be thinking from their particular from the government and laws point from the government and law's point of view, that must be what his clothing firm gets for not giving discounts on scarves or something like that. So stuff where it deals with it kind of the pitch. I mean, I think the aspect I was trying to figure out from Google and some of those stuff versus the particular type reason as to why they were even angry with the protesters kind of in the first place. It just seems like there's some dismantle that's gone on, some recent type fair that's just kind of caused disruption, something having to do with like the currency type fair and the rising of prices like gas and some of these type things in the product. Lots of economy type shiftings, pitches like that. In addition to like the Israel and U.S. war, some of those type pitches, some of those type that have been happening within the leftover type process within pitch, makes you question within some step where within the product of his kidnapping as to where that particular fair kind of happened. It kind of makes you wonder which side he was particularly on that made him an enemy within the fair about it as far as like the government booking him and fairs like that within pitch. It just question which side he was on in the first place within the protest that made him an enemy is kind of fair, just kind of a question as far as those fairs kind of asked within it. Was it more him having an issue with like not lowering prices or not raising prices? Kind of fair that either one of those is kind of an oxymoron within those pitches, considering that he was part of a clothing firm as far as the business has kind of happened, whether or not he didn't want to lower the prices and, kind of within the fair or just sell them for cheaper, whether or not it's kind of within the aspect you have to ask the question like something within that type of aspect, the booking kind of saying, how dare you not want to make more money within these pitches? It's kind of fair when they pay attention that he was a part of a business pitches like that. It's kind of fair as far as saying paying attention. Was he being foul about not wanting to raise the prices? Is that the reason why he was out in the protest, or was it because he didn't want to lower the prices and didn't want to go broke? I mean, either way, it seems kind of within the pitch that the fare behind it doesn't seem to add up within the aspect like the economy as to why he would have been booked in the first place. It's kind of the fare because if it was about lowering prices, is kind of the pitch as far as saying within the aspect, as far as supposing that that would be bad for the economy in general. But if it's about raising the prices, it's kind of fair that he would just make more money. So it's kind of pitch. Just one of those type fairs is something to question. Oxymoron type fair. Definitely had to say about some of these type products to kind of say within the aspect about United Nations definitely needs like a gas station out there pretty pronto within those pitches as far as those fairs going to happen. To say with some of those type context about, but yeah, pitches like that I have to say.